I'm just tidying up. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's 7:30, it's probably 7:31 now, but the aim was for 7:30. I believe I'm bang on time. We'll have a look and see what's on the cards. I felt like I was meant to be doing something with the cards, like looking into something. Oh, please remind me if I am. I felt like there was a certain setup I was going to do. Let me just have a think about it because I've got to tidy these cards up. Hi original. Got you right in time. I know. I reckon that says get you right on time. And time won't take my love away, 'cause you're right on time. Right on time. Black box. What does the black box do? Doesn't it track the cockpit transmissions? It records what's going on in the cockpit. Yes, it does. The black box. Right on time. Right, let's I'm still clearing these cards away. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd are jumping. Pump it up a little more, get your body going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. Pump up the jam now. A bit of a technotronic, I believe. This beat is technotronic. Got a little jukebox going on here. 90s jukebox. Is it the 90s? Is it a late 80s? I think it's the 90s. Good eras of music anyway. We're nearly there. Oh, I feel like I've got a bit of a stiff neck going on here. Oh, I'm just having a stretch. Now, what card shall we play with today? Oh, that looks interesting. Tarot Grand Lux. He's kind of in this dream state here, and I can see the feminine as well. So it feels like the High Priestess energy, and I think that's like the Four of Swords energy, where you're needing to rest, rejuvenate, heal. Look. And this feminine can see through her intuition that you're healing. Your heart is healing. We keep these cards out. The Psychic Tower. You're in need of healing. It's time you allow yourself to receive healing love. Let's take two. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. It's interesting because I've got like a slate heart, and it got caught in like the box somehow, because as I moved it, the The coaster, the slate, moved. It's like a black, hard heart, but I can feel warmth in it. There's warmth in that heart. Can you feel it? Hey Moon Cookie, it's my girl Lucy and the Channel of Love. Such a pleasure to see you all. Cheers, Baby Bell. Baby Bell's downstairs. She's sleeping. She's been sleeping all day. She's been to the vets today. I don't think she had a good experience. Jasper went to the vets last night. He had an awesome experience. Oh, he's such a clever boy. I'll tell you the story about Jasper. I might have told you it. I don't know if I have. So I'll tell you about... I'm just warming up this cold slated heart here. It is warm because we've got Donald. And I was bringing him along today. But it didn't come out as like a grumpy Donald. It came out as a dumpy Donald. And it was like, if it makes you feel better, I feel a bit dumpy myself. So I keep catching myself in the mirror thinking, I'm looking a bit dumpy. It's okay. Lovable dumpiness. That could be a name of a dwarf, couldn't it? Oh, someone shouting next door. Maybe not. Okay. But if you could create like one of the, not 7 dwarfs. Oh, that's what I'm focusing on. Thank you, Divine. 777 autumn. Let's go. I'm telling you the story about Jasper. Hello. Oh, I've seen it. It's Mrs. Doubtfire. There you go. Hello, original, my darling. Oh, let me warm up your heart there. Not very good with accents, but we all know Mrs. Doubtfire. We could just use that name again, couldn't we? Doubtfire. Let me tell you about Jasper, how he was such a good boy. He's in such good condition. Healed himself, really. Well, with the help of, I think some love, because we have deep chats, me and Jasper. I say to him, you're going to have to take these pills, because, like, you're getting better. We want you to be better. I want to have cuddles with you. You know? The heart's warming up. Let's put that down. We'll put Donald on the coaster. So we go to the vets. He can come off his antibiotics now. But he's been having to take like 3 antibiotics a day, but 1.5. So we give him like 3 halves in the morning and 3 halves at night. And for so long we were buying him like this really nice food to mix it in. Being a bit sly and sneaky with him. And saying, you know, can you just eat up? And he'd eat around the tablets. And you kind of go, just have that bit there, boy. And he would do it. He'd have his tablets that way. Because I don't really want to... I know how to give a cat tablets. I know how to open their mouth, tap the tongue. That's what... It's just a bit... Come here. Not really my method. I'd rather have a chat with them. Come on. It's not for long. You know. And I had put the pills out on, like, the table. And I went to, like, sort his bowl out. And when I come back, he's, like, looking at the pills and he just bent down and ate all 3. And I was like, you don't even need the food with it, do you? So it's happened a couple of times. Sometimes he doesn't play. And you have to kind of say, okay, he's not eating them like that. So you put him in his food. But so we went to the vets and she said, do you want me to give him, like, his tablet now? Or do you want to take it home with him? And I said, no. I said, you can give it to him if you like. You can open up his mouth and do that. I don't really feel comfortable doing that. She went to get the tablet, come back. And this is a different tablet that he hasn't had. So I didn't know the size of it. And Jamie said to me, he said, let's see if, like, we can try and put it on there and see if he eats it. I said, all right then. So the vet comes in. We said, before, like, you give it to him, can we just try something? I said, just pop it down on the table, because we worked out that, actually, if we ask him to, he'll actually eat it for us. So she was like, okay. So we put the pill on the table. I said, no, Jess, can you eat that pill for me, please, darling? Because, like, it's going to make you better. And he kind of went down, picked it up and put it back down again, spat it out. And he just looked at it, picked it up, threw his head back, and it's a big pill. And went right in front of her. She said, oh my God, I just so wanted to record that moment. And she said it's only happened once before for a gullible little kitten who didn't know better, didn't know that it was a pill and thought it was some food or whatever. She said, but I haven't seen that. So he was like the talk of the vets, sitting on the counter proudly in his little like basket. It's still a cage. But yeah, he was proud of himself. Okay, I was so proud of him. That's my little story of Jasper. Hi Sherry darling. I was thinking of you earlier. I wondered how you were, and you, Moon Cookie, both of you, because I know that we've all kind of changed positions. So Moon Cookie, I know you inquired with me, but it was like I wanted to inquire, how's your new position going? Because you're still working for the same place, but you changed position. And Sherry, I've thought about you. How's your new job going? Is it a relief? Yeah, I'm loving my new position, but I did wonder how you ladies were getting on in your positions. So we've done the hello original. Mrs. Doubtfire voice for original. Hello, original says back. Let's have a look. Oh, 777 autumn. So tomorrow's the 7th of the 7th, 2023. Adds up to a 7. 777. Let's go. It's your lucky day. It's your lucky day. If you allow yourself to be lucky. Oh, lucky you. Not sold on it yet, but I have to somewhat. Oh, not sold on it yet. Is that like an error in the writing? You've not started it yet. I reckon that's what this bit's saying. You've not started it yet, but I have to sum off. Oh my goodness, enjoy the summer. Yeah, enjoy the summer. Before I started like my new position, I made sure I had a couple of weeks off. So I felt like I had a real nice like break holiday, and then it was a fresh. You're not sure I like it? Oh, okay, right. What's making you say that? Might just be a transition job. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Which is fine, isn't it? And, well, we know that maybe you're not sent there for the actual role. It might be a person that you're going to work with. You just don't know who you're going to speak to and give them that just snippet of something. That's how rarely now do I look at the position and think I'm actually there for why I think I'm there. It's like, no, I think I'm... Well, normally afterwards you go, oh, I think I've done what I've come to do now. And you can see who, whether it's your boss, someone that you work with, that they need your energy around. I like looking at it like that. We go where we're sent. And then we move on when it's time to move on. But your gut just tells you, yeah. Right, let's have a look and see. Let's just have a look and see. It's about finding the pleasure and the joy no matter what we're doing. So, like the position I'm doing now, I seriously believe that maybe I couldn't have done that position like 10 years ago. Would have been too quiet for me. Kind of living a real busy schedule. Thinking that, you know, you've always constantly got to be doing something. Yeah, and so, but now it's perfect. It's like, oh, I don't need to. It's a real nice, relaxed environment. Lovely people to work with, and the customers are awesome. But I know that it's not like that. This is just obviously the in-betweens. It's, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to be done, but at the moment, I'm either gaining experience, it could be a manifestation of an idea that I've put out there before. I kind of know that it is, because I didn't suggest to like myself that I had a gentleman's store. But I suggested to someone else it would be cool for my Divine Masculine to have a gentleman's store. Dress gentleman. And it's like, I'm kind of doing that. It's not my store, but it is kind of. We're left in charge. It's pretty much up to us. And it's going well. It's the energy has definitely changed since being there. It's nice. It's building and it's growing. And the environment is enticing. So it's quite nice. It's like, oh, okay, I'll do this then. I'll dress men. A discontent and boredom. So it did go through my mind. I thought, hang on a second, this is an idea that I gave like to my Divine Masculine about opening up like a gentleman's store. And here I am. It's like, it wasn't my plan to work. Well, I was offered like the position. Well, I was told about the position when it was available before. And I was like, no, I don't think that's really for me. But hey, I did come up with the idea like a few years ago. And that's only just dawned on me, so. Kind of like your dream of the ball. Fixing up the DMs. Oh my god, yes. What do you think also? You know, you could be right. It's great. I love it. Choosing shirts for them, whether they're patterns. I like a slim fit shirt. And yeah, it's really nice. And now I've given like all the mannequins names. They've all got names now. And it's funny. It's funny. I'm going to pull some cards first. So it's absolutely cool. It's interesting. I was talking to my colleague because we actually worked together. Like she had left the place of work before I had, and well, she's the one who came in and said, "Lucy, there's a place going, like a position going at our place." And I'm, "What is it you doing?" She's like, "Oh, it's like menswear." I'm like, "No, it's all right." And I was quite happy in my position. And then it must have been 5 months later, is that after becoming very unhappy in my position, and for me, it was like, I'm not doing this. I'm just not doing it. This is just, no, it's a big no for me. So in my mind, I'd already decided, and then I bumped into her just like in the high street, and she was like, "There's a position going." And I said, "Is there?" And I said, "What is it exactly?" She went, "Pop into the store." So what I had imagined was not what I went into. It was a bigger shop than what I thought it was. It had a real nice energy around it. The clothes were, it was like, okay. You know, it wasn't like your cheap kind of clobber. I mean, there have a few bits that are questionable, but they sell. There is a market for it. But my boss, I mean, she's not local, so we might see her once a week, once a fortnight. And she's actually enjoying coming and like working with us. She even got us a cream cake today. Well, I offered to buy her one, and she was like, "No, let me treat you." So it was like really nice. And this may be one of the reasons why I think that maybe, you know, I've been sent here. It's like, wasn't too sure about her energy. I don't think her energy was too sure about me, but she's really like softened up. I can tell in the face, she's smiling more, and it's nice. And I was telling her about, like, it's a gentleman's store, and it's giving her my ideas, and she was just running with them. It was awesome. It's nice to have that kind of freedom. It's like, you know, we're building the clientele now. I just want to carry on and make that work. But yeah, men, they absolutely love to be dressed, for one. I mean, not as far as going in like the fitting rooms with them. But you can go the extra mile, can't you? You can undo the buttons on the shirt before you give it to them. I mean, yeah. You give them ideas. They do come up with like, "You know how to sell stuff, don't you?" I said, "I only said the shirt looked nice on you." And like, which is holding up colours, and I'm just honest with them. So it's nice. And you get to actually speak to them and spend time with them than being in such a rushed environment where you don't actually do what I like to do, which is to serve and talk to people, and, you know, just... It's just nice. I've gone back through my journals. I think it's amazing that you have journals. From 2010, and things I've dreamt of have happened. It's really interesting. I was going to say, first of all, I was going to say, I do wonder sometimes what the time scale is. So, like, if you had a personal reading, whether it's relevant for then or 2 years' time. I know people have come back and said, you know, that things have happened. But that's just like with any reading or dreams. We don't actually know, like, the time scale on it. Like, whether it's relevant for the near future or the distant future or the now. It's just, it's insight, isn't it? Does that say 2019? I thought that said 2010. My youngest, Emily, she keeps a dream journal. Right, what is going on here? She always writes down her dreams. Yeah, 2019. Eyesight was a bit blurry. I'm just going to pull some cards because I kind of saw what was going on. There's definitely an imbalance here. Or just, let's just say that some chakras are out of balance. Especially the second and the third chakra. So the ones just below the heart. That's your willpower and your sex energy. Let's come from. Let's have a look at this here. I can see the heart's being ignited. So it's that burning desire that's coming up. The root chakra. That's about feeling safe, secure, stable. Which, oh my goodness, yeah, 20% low battery. No, you're going to transition. So your safety, your survival, your stability is in question. Okay, so it feels like your root chakra is, I'm not sure what's going on with your root chakra. It's just going through, but your chakras between that and your heart, so the root chakra being your first, second is your sex organ, your passion, and the third is your willpower. And then we get to the heart. So it's a passionate drive that's pushing this forward. It's because you're bored and discontented. So it's time to move on. It feels a bit like your Kundalini rising. So it's come from the root chakra and it will continue to escalate all the way up to your crown chakra. Oh yeah, I can see that now. So I can see it all now as I'm kind of talking about it right now. So this energy could be relevant for right now. I've also just picked up on all the chakras and they're all highlighted here on the floor. So he's right by the root chakra, the red here. And you can see that he's walking really on the orange. Okay, so the orange is kind of leading him here. And then you can see the yellow. Okay, so your root chakra is red. Orange is your sacral chakra, your sex energy, your passion, your drive. Yellow is your solar plexus. That's your willpower. The divine will nudge you. Then you've got the green, which is your heart chakra. And you've got a lower and an upper section to that. Once you break through the lower section of the heart chakra, you're into, because the bottom section here is masculine energy. And then here is feminine energy. Okay? So we've got to get to the heart here. And then I feel like the feminine will help with the rest. But masculine's got to push up through that like lower heart. Okay. I actually thought I got further. so that you'll be able to speak, because it's coming up to the throat chakra, which comes after the heart. I'll finish off there. Okay, blue is the throat chakra, and then you have these two colours, purple and kind of like a, I don't know whether it's an or indigo and lilac mauve, but it's the third eye and then the crown. Discontented and boredom. Obviously, I said you're on the orange here, which is what's setting this off, and I can see here, look. That's a burning desire, a passion. And that's the feminine there that's got the burning desire, the passion. Masculine's picking up on it. You actually hear me scratching my head. Hi, Blue Sky, how are you doing? Yes. It's not good, is it, Moon Cookie? I just saw that. I'll read it out. You documented my journey. Amazing. There's a book in that, Sherry. Moon Cookie saying, hi, Sherry, I've just sent you some green hearts. I thought that was a baby coming through, but it's Tia. Tia Luna, push the door a bit harder. That's it. Hey, baby. Hey. How you doing? I feel like I don't see you much, Tia. Right, let's get on with this reading because we're 20% all in, haven't we? Discontented and bored. So we're moving on towards the light because it's time. Your pocket watch. I felt like there was a tick-tocking going on. Time's a ticking. But the next card is the mask's off. Well, it's nearly off. It's up to him whether he puts it back down again or whips it off. But the angels are helping him whip that mask off. So it's happening quite quickly here. I'm seeing the truth. So, he's bored. He's discontented. He doesn't feel contentment. New beginnings, the feminine, she's also, it's like she's on top of the world. Your grace? That's good, Blue Sky. Okay. Interesting though, because I feel like this is like the clouds here. She's walking on cloud 9. What about cloud number 7? 777. Anyway, new beginnings. So it's time because the Divine Feminine, look at her. The energy comes across that you're walking on cloud 9. You're walking on cloud 9? I think you say that, don't you? Solar plexus chakra, well that's, okay, that's the willpower, the get up and go. Knowing that it's time. Got the awareness here of the magician, connecting with the universe. But I felt not just connecting with the universe, but connecting with the feminine here. There's passion. She has a passion to fulfill, a passion for purpose that needs to be fulfilled. So he's being putting through the transition. That's wanting change. Why? Because this sexual, passionate purpose is a driving force. It's not just available or desired by the feminine here. It's also desired by the divine. Desires you to be fulfilled, to have your heart's desires, and so does like you, your soul. The energy of soul shock was coming through. But I've been on for half an hour now. I'm thinking about the battle later. I just want to read some mushy stuff by Moon Cookie. My DM got some real bad energy around him. Oh, and how my love only burns for him. That is so spot on. It's like they've got so much grief going on. All that comes out is unconditional love for them. Venus rising. aka Chevy, says hi, Moon Cookie. Blue Sky, wait. Moon Cookie, hey Blue. Moon Cookie, I'm on cloud 9. What's that card? Divine Feminine's energy, look. Being able to see through the veil of illusion. Interesting that the throat chakra is here and the third eye. Is that why she's on cloud 9? Because she sees the truth. Oh, this is nice. King of Cups. I mean, he could do with a smile on his face, but this is the King of Love. There's a surrender energy here. It's like, turn that frown upside down. Okay. Quite a serious character. Been through it. Might be a bit too much to ask for a smile at the moment. Maybe they don't feel like it. But that's where this healing energy comes in. It's like, oh, you will feel like you'll have something to smile about. Okay, so now he's working on... I felt like he was working on the transition. Oh, okay. I've just hit like the solar plexus card. Do they want me to show that the colouring here? The get up and go, the willpower. The willpower to want to continue. Foundations are down, look. Or they've come crumbling. Everything's come crumbling down. It's time to build again. There's scaffolding up. Support. As you go again. Let's start from scratch. This time with strong, firm, fearless foundations. High Priestess. It's what made me pick up this deck here. Look at the energy here. I actually think that's the girl in the boat, or the moving on card. Will it be the Six of Swords? But in this deck, there's like a pauper kind of energy, the masculine, and there's a very stiff, cold energy that's up front. And that is a bit ghastly white, so I'd say that takes, this card always takes maybe to angelic assistance, celestial assistance, where in the boats there's a third person, and that is the third person. But it still straight away took me to the High Priestess energy. Anyway, I don't know if the card's going to come out, but if it does, it will explain itself. But okay, what's this? Because this is like, well, I feel it's a devil energy, but it's a Nine of Swords nightmare. It's a nightmare. I feel the masculine's trying to protect you from his nightmare. I mean, it's not pretty. The feminine knows, like, they're already protected. So it's like projecting fear onto you, Divine Feminine. And that's not allowed, is it? You can't have a Divine Masculine that projects fear onto a Divine Feminine. They conquer fear. Love conquers all. All. This is just like the bass one. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa, and don't it feel good? All right now. This feels like a heavenly altar. In the sunshine, away from the chaos. You're in this... It's another realm, it's another land, it's another world. It's out of this world. Like this world, Earth. It's out of this world. Through the door, portal. Feminines, I was going to say she's clever, she's realised. Just go this way, through this door. Above it all. You rise above it. They tell you to, don't they? Rise above it. Don't drop to their standards. Rise above it. Okay. Yeah, things happen really quickly. Angelic assistant is on its way. It's like you've beamed up. This is interesting. I need why? Because I felt the energy of coming in and pulling you out of this situation. Why? Because you want it. I was going to say why? Because you want it. Second, but first because you want it. Second because you desire it. And because you won't do it, the divine will do it for you. It's like too much. And remember, you're only given what you can handle. So whatever situation you're in, it's taken a toll. It's too much for you to handle. And out you come. As quick as that. Look, the light's just there. You see the signs. Yeah, I feel like the legs are moving for you. Chop chop. I think it's important that you get out of there soon, because I actually feel, I don't know, like violence. Chop chop, someone's going to like you. Have you? Like, have your head. It's not going to be pleasant, and you shouldn't have to handle it, and you most definitely shouldn't have to tolerate it. So out you come. Hear sirens in the background. Things have got bad. Moon Cookie said, my DM got some real bad energy around him. 10% now. It's like it's getting worse by the day. So of course at some point you're going to pray, ask for assistance. Too much to handle. I feel this is like too hot to handle. The pressure. Let's have a look at the power of love. Seeing as it conquers all. I'm singing in my mind is, you can't hurry love, no you. So you can't hurry love, you just have to wait. Love don't come easy, it's a game of give and take. Well, love is here, it comes very easily, where you're like programmed in, tapped into love. So you can't hurry love. This is like actually saying no, it is time. That can't hurry love, you'll just have to wait. Love don't come easy. It's here. It will be easy for you. It's like loving's easy. Fighting's what's hard. Maybe even fighting the love. Anyway, let's have a look at this message, and then we best get wrapped up. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. It's interesting. It's that green card. Green heart. Two hearts are living in just one mind, beating together until the end of time. Loyalty. Your loyalty is measured by the strength of your commitment to your relationships and obligations. You possess an unswerving faithfulness. Your soul is stirred only when you unselfishly have the best interest of others at heart, and this devotion is freely given with a true sense of unconditional love. Loyalty asks you to be steadfast in your motives and unwavering in your ideals. Be a living example to others. Demonstrate how your belief in a person, cause, or principle can enrich your life experience, expand your horizons, and bring you a sense of solidarity and oneness. When you are really honest about where your loyalties lie, you must also be willing to ask yourself what these loyalties are teaching you about yourself and your own value system. Is there a need you are meeting? What fulfills you and makes you whole? Are you giving unconditionally, expecting nothing in return? Never misuse or abuse your loyalties, but instead defend them like a roaring lion, letting everyone know you are honourable, brave and strong. So where do your loyalties lie? Where do they lie? You know if your loyalties are lying to you, and if you're not being loyal. What's next? Let's have a look at your sacred spirit. We might leave on this card. I think we will do. Okay, let's make this our final message. 4141 on the counter. Oh my goodness. In my head, it feels like, and I've got this bit of hair, can you see it? Oh, there's a few strands. I won't pull them out. I was tempted to. Anyway, in my head it's just going vroom, 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 vroom. Stop now. In reverse on my lap. Emotional challenges in reverse. Okay. Card number 13, which is the death energy. Resolve the issue. Does this mean that the issue's been resolved? Let's read the card. Bear in mind that it was reversed. You take it however it comes across. Okay. 13. Have a look at the picture. Card number 13. Interesting because I've got my kind of hand open on this one. Clear and activate. That was card number 9. 13. The one before is divine will. The one after is energy signature. The one in between is 13. Express yourself clearly. Resolve the issue. It is not uncommon for individuals to experience regular emotional challenges. A part of the human experience is to go through different stages of the emotional wheel, from love, joy and happiness, to grief, sadness and betrayal. Not all emotions can be conveyed at once, and therefore a process of understanding our current and past feelings to move forward with an issue or challenge is essential. We can't always be light and fluffy. We must acknowledge feelings such as anger or bitterness. Refusing to acknowledge personal anger, resentment or mistreatment towards yourself will only leave you feeling depressed, with your self-worth being sacrificed just to please others. Right now you are experiencing an emotional challenge. You may be feeling overwhelmed, have had your trust broken, or felt betrayal from people close to you. You may have been hurt by others either physically or emotionally. Know that you have the resilience and strength you need within to overcome this challenge in life. This is a temporary phase. You must acknowledge your emotions now if you would like to move forward quickly. It is important to remember not to dwell on events for too long, as they can keep you stuck and stagnant in life. Verbal confrontations are possible now. Attempt mediation to remove the emotional charge out of the conversation so all parties can be heard and express themselves equally. Remember, you can only heal something you choose to acknowledge. If you have experienced a traumatic event or continued cycles of emotional triggers, please seek a suitable professional that can help you unpack the emotional baggage and get to the real cause of the issue. The shadow aspect: fear in displaying emotion, self-sabotage, denial. Your angel assistance is Guardian Angels J-O-L, 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 J-O-L. Stress, practicality, calmness, and awareness. And we'll leave you with this affirmation. I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. Okay. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. 414 is my pop's birthday. It's very relevant number synchronisation there, Sherry darling. I will catch up with you all soon. Have yourself a lovely day. The heat wave. We're having a heat wave. Guys, I love you all dearly. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Work break. I love it, Cynthia. Hello, my darling. Okay. Enjoy your break. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.